Hi there, greetings from beautiful Boulder, Colorado. It's conference season again here for those of us at National Research Center. And when we think about conference season for NRC, it's really not conference season until it's time for the ICMA annual conference. It's one of the biggest conferences we go to every year. We've been going to it as an organization for well over a decade. And I've actually personally also been going to it for well over a decade. So having gone on an annual basis for so long, I've picked up some tips that I think I'd like to share with all of you about ways to kind of make the most out of your conference experience at ICMA. 5 things that you just really can't miss and I recommend doing. So the first is to study up on the local area. Sometimes the conference is somewhere you've never been before. Maybe sometimes it's in your region. I've been to conferences in Canada and all across the US. So sometimes it's your first chance to go somewhere, or maybe your only chance to go to that location. And so take a look. ICMA always has great information on their website about the organization. The planning committee each year gets really involved with it. But Google it. See what the biggest attractions are there. See what kind of try and figure out one can't miss site. When we went to Milwaukee, we went and saw the bronze statue of Fonzie. There's always something fun like that to go see. So I really recommend do your due diligence on the area, study up on it. Take a look at the weather. You might be going somewhere totally different than what you're used to. Make sure you're dressed appropriately for the weather, that you're warm enough, you've got a raincoat, you're not going to be too hot. And I can't say this enough, bring comfortable shoes. My second tip is to use the conference app. I've seen these apps really come a long way over the years, and it's become a really comprehensive tool. It's available for download generally, several weeks before the conference begins. So download they update it annually, so download the annual conference app. You'll be able to see who your fellow attendees are. You can search on special sessions by speaker. You can see who all the speakers are, bios. You can reach out to other attendees. You can create your own personal schedule for each day. It's going to tell you, you're going to be able to pick what you want to do and see and go. And it'll give you the location, time, everything. It's a great tool. So I definitely recommend the conference app. And also, if you're going to be using the app a lot and staying connected using your smartphone or a tablet or both while you're at the conference, make sure you pack chargers with you. I recommend external rechargeable batteries. They are invaluable to me when I'm traveling, especially for conferences. The next is to go to the sessions, participate. The special sessions are terrific. You're going to get a wealth of knowledge from leading experts in the field, and from other managers and local government employees that are facing similar challenges and have found unique solutions and ways to address those issues in their community. You never know where your next great idea is going to come from, so try and open yourself up to as many of these different sessions as you can and participate, ask questions, go to the roundtable discussions and chime in. Participate on a panel or in a session if you can. Might be too late for this year, but if you're interested next year, we at NRC are always leading at least 2 or 3 sessions generally each conference, and we're always happy to have panelists join us and talk about best and leading practices in their communities. So let me know if you're interested in something like that next year. We can try and make that happen for you. The next is to network at the social events and pick the ones that are right for you. I know networking can be a dirty word for a lot of people, and maybe for lots of folks that's outside of your comfort zone. But there's so many different kinds of social events at the ICMA conference every year. It's not just cocktail parties and evening events. There's the 5K run. We've been doing that the last few years now with some other folks from NRC. It's really fun. There's sunrise yoga. There's golf events. There's tours of the area. There's so many ways to meet new people, see friends or former colleagues or classmates you maybe haven't seen in a long time, and meet new folks. You're all in this business together of helping local governments move forward, and therefore you all share common interests and a common bond that way. And I see a lot of friendships being forged and reinforced at these conferences every year. And it's a lot of fun. So get out there. And then my 5th tip is come to the exhibit hall. I know. People don't always let it come in the exhibit hall. You're afraid you're going to get a hard sell. At our booth or NRC, we definitely don't do that. So you can at least come see us in the ICMA Pavilion. But no, the other exhibitors are great too. They're giving out free stuff. They're giving out information. They're trying to help you work on solutions for your community. Come get gifts for your kids or your friends or your coworkers. Get some free swag in the exhibit hall and free food. There's free food in there every day, usually multiple times a day. So come on in and say hello. I look forward to seeing you at the next ICMA conference.